Yeah, everybody always asks me that, and I just always tell them it's just broken down between my first name and my last name. So it's like YA and the TA, and I just add an extra TA there for finesse and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Digging what I'm saying, check the melody. A hella fee could ever grant these wishes like a celebrity. Fidelity, but I ain't got that much when niggas telling these fabricated stories about moving nose and always selling peace.
Entertainment is like something that I like kind of like formed up like a couple years ago. It was like me, a couple dudes that was rapping, like it's like me, B Sully. You might see B Sully at like some of the shows and shit like that. And we had linked up with Prime.
In the space state, crowded room, homie, and about 10 balls. From playing basketball to the Adderall, to do a bigger things, young, so I can have it all. Thought us for rabid dogs, but what we savage, nah. We probably putting off the pain, but it's tragic. Grape soda, grape soda.
We had linked up with Primal, so at that time, like that's when I had like really formed like the district, because that was gonna be like the team and stuff like that. And right now it's just like stuff that like I release my music on, so it's like the label. So anything that we, you know, go through is like for the label, or when we organize the show, it's just like the district presents. So it's like my team / label.
So you talked about the shows, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now the thing that kind of impressed me about it was that you throw your own shows.
Yeah.
A lot of rappers sit at home and they pray that somebody call them for, you know, a show, but you do your own shows. Could you talk more about that?
Yeah, so like the whole thing was like about throwing shows. It's like, you know, early on, you know, everybody just trying to figure it out. So with me, it's like I generally like took the same route as everybody else, you know, going to showcases and open mics and things like that. And it just like kind of dawned on me one day. It's just like, all right, like, okay, if they booking these venues, like, why can't I do it? So at the same time, pretty much that's all it really boiled down to. It's just like, at the end of the day, it's really just making that phone call and putting that money up. And from there, it's just like, I started seeing them like they caking up off these events, you know what I mean? They got all these people in here, they passing 20s. I'm like, damn, if they doing that, then let me hop on that wave. So.
Talk about your most like successful show.
My most successful show, oh man, Wreck the Mic at the Mill Hill. The first Wreck the Mic that we did, we had that place fucking packed. That shit was like smacked in there. The shit was like fucking turned up from the time we started to the time we finished. Like the fucking dude, like the venue owner, like yo, he loved that show. That shit was just like high energy throughout the whole night. And that's like one thing I really like stress out my shows is like we show like everybody love that get up there. And that's an important thing, cause like I've been to shows and niggas is just like standing around like statues, just looking like. Yeah. I'm like, the fuck, I'm like y'all niggas gotta get hype.
So putting shows together is easy for you, or is it stressful?
I'll tell you like this: you always gotta deal with something different at every show. You know what I mean? If it's not one thing, it's gonna be another thing. It's not gonna go as smoothly as it plans out in your head and on paper. You know what I mean? Like somebody in the act is gonna have like an issue, or your DJ might be late, or something might be going on with the venue, or whatever situation is going on. But I tell people it's never gonna go as smoothly as you think. If you got like a smooth show, the way you plan it out, start to finish, you lucky. You lucky.
Alright, so let's talk Trenton, right?
Yeah.
You're from Trenton, right?
Yeah. South
what was
Trenton.
your experience? South Trenton?
Mm-hmm.
That's my favorite part, bro.
Hey.
all the Spanish bitches out there.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about.
It's for real. I fuck with South Trenton. But what's your experience growing up out there?
South Trenton, you know what I mean? Like, it was cool. Like, you know, I ran with a couple people, like my boy Jesse and O and all that shit. Like, he was really like, you know, the one that was like kind of like pushing us to do the music, because he used to like make the beats and I used to like freestyle. But other than that, like I tell people like South Trenton, like it's cool, you know what I mean? Like everybody out there just be chilling, like it's shit that like pop off like here and there. But other than that, like it ain't crazy out there. So, but you know,
that's the most chill part, right?
Yeah, I would say so. You know what I mean? Like you say, you got the Spanish bitches down there. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I love it down there. That's my home. So, like a lot.
That shit remind me of cause I actually spent time down there too. Like, cause I'm from Trenton, but I grew up in Maryland. Every summer I would come to Trenton. I would be in South Trenton.
Oh, trust.
Yeah, on Home Avenue. You know where that's at?
Yeah.
I'll be there. That shit remind me of like how I would imagine like the South being, like just like the dirt roads and shit, and the raccoons and shit. Like,
yeah, it's like I think it's like the most different part of Trenton. Like when you get down there. So that's my home, South Trenton, down bottom. Shit like that.
You fucking like the corner stores and shit out there?
Hell yeah, you know what I mean? Give me some chicken and rice and cheesesteak platter, shit like that. The wings and fries, fuck yeah. I grew up off that shit.
Alright, so let's talk music. How long you been rapping for?
Shit, I've been rapping probably for a minute, like I want to say like early high school. Like I first started like writing, but then like as far as like really taking it seriously, I want to say like 2011, 2012, like around that time is when I really started like making music.
What was your first like project that you had put out?
My first project. Oh man, this shit was called fuck, what was it?
The Adventures of Yatta?
Nah, cause I wasn't even Yatta at the time. I was
Tell me your name, bro. Tell me the name.
Red Blitz.
Red Blitz, the fuck?
Don't ask me that. I don't know where I don't know where I cooked up the shit from it, but it was Making of a Star. And that shit was just like I said, I was rapping before that, so I kinda had like the whole flow and shit down, so it wasn't like shit wasn't really off, but it's just like I look back at it now and just like I'm like, this shit is garbage. And I actually ditched that name because I seen on YouTube it was another like little kid that had that same name, and he like 6 years old talking about he like hopping out Bugattis and he gonna fuck T.I. up. I'm like, I gotta ditch this name. Like,
what was your experience, you know, when you first started actually recording music? Was it exciting? You know, was you nervous about it?
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, when I first started recording, it's just like weird hearing your voice for the first time or seeing yourself on camera. Like, just like with anything, like, damn, it's like, that's what I sound like? Like, so it was just like, you know, like freestyling in public is different, but like when you play back and listen to on the track, you're just like, it sounds way different. So,
what's one word that could like describe your music? Just one word.
One word. Deep.
Deep?
Yeah, like I like even on as far as this like surface level when you might hear something, like I put a lot into there that like people might not catch the first one or two times going around, and they like, damn, like, you know what I mean? So it's like it gets deep.
Okay. So as far as features go, right? You told me that you had sold a feature recently.
Yeah.
It's all features like that, or is it your business?
I would say like personally, like you gotta feel like confident in it. Like if you feel like you've done like so much or like attained a certain level, because I tell people all the time, like it's money even at this level, even if it's not like a lot, you know what I mean? Like you can like, you know, really market yourself. And I feel like, you know, for the stuff that I did, I feel like now like, yeah, it's justified that I'm selling the feature. Like I did like a couple DJ drops for like $50 a pop, you know what I mean? And that's like really when I started, like, because last year I wasn't, or even prior to that, I wasn't selling features. So it's just like this year it's just like no free shit.
So
like,
get your business right.
Yeah, that's what and I think like that's a big part of it. Like, you know, like, yeah, everybody does like the music, you know, from the heart and they love it. But I tell people like, you know, studio time ain't free, covers ain't free, videos ain't free, promotion ain't free, throwing these shits together ain't free. And like I said, like when you starting off and doing that shit, like, yeah, you want to get your shit out there, but it's to the point where you're just like, all right, I need to start caking up off of this.
So what advice would you give to someone to like take their business more serious, like, as far as actually getting features and you know, getting booked for shows and doing your own shows?
Really just taking that initiative, putting your foot forward, you know what I mean? Like you said, not waiting around for certain things, you know what I mean? Like, don't wait for somebody else to put you in the studio. You book your own studio time. Don't wait for the next showcase to pop off. You call that venue and you make those moves, because when people see that, they be like, oh, this dude is really about it. And, you know, make sure you posting your music consistently and like, you know, so people see that result. And then at that point, you know, when you feel comfortable with yourself, you're like, yeah, I need to start caking off of this. You know what I mean? Once you attain that level. And like, even with the feature shit, Neff sent me the $50. I wrote this shit 15 minutes. I sent them a recording of what it sounded like, just real quick, fucking fell in love with it. You know what I mean? So it's as simple as that.
Alright, so on IG or social media, you know, you do this little thing where you bring up discussions.
Yeah, Yatta debates.
Yatta debates.
Yatta debates.
So would you say that you're like almost like a talk show host kind of?
In a sense, and I'll tell you, like, even my boy Mar Boom and like other people that's been telling me, like, use like any outlet and any kind of whatever you can do to like, you know, promote yourself, promote your brand. Like I said, you might have seen me in like some of his skits. I was in like a short film over the summer that they've been working on, like, you know, like I said, with the Yatta debates, like anything like to keep my face on their timeline, because like that's a real big part of it, you know what I mean? Making sure that they constantly see you. And like, I don't know if like you seen like with the Yatta debates, if I post it up on Facebook, it's every morning, so they know when to look for it.
Every single morning?
Yeah, every single morning since I started. Like, I really started with the cheesesteak debate. I don't know if you've seen that.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, so with the cheesesteak debate, and I seen like the reaction between it, so I just started doing that, and I just make that like a consistent thing. So.
Alright. Pornhub or X and XX?
Pornhub.
Puma or Nike?
Nike.
IG or Facebook?
IG.
Cole or Kendrick?
Kendrick.
Black China or Kim K?
Black China.
Make music or make money?
Fuck. Make music.
If you could have one final food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Damn, one final food. Fuck.
Just one. No side or nothing, just one food.
Damn, you killing me here, cause I love food, you know what I mean? Like, I fucking love food. I'm trying to think of some shit like I never get tired of. Fuck. Damn, you got me in the bind right now. Damn. Probably steak.
Steak?
Yeah, I can always fuck a steak up.
Fuck steak.
What you, a vegan now?
Nigga, I'm childish. I get fucking hamburgers and shit. Like,
nah,
some childish ass shit. Some chicken nuggets or some
You
shit.
know what Red Robin do got some banging ass burgers now that you mention it, so maybe, hell yeah. I might have to like co-sign you on that one. But for right now, it's steak. I have to fuck a steak up.
What's one of the hardest parts about being like an independent rapper on the come up?
Promoting yourself. And I tell people that the reason that's the hardest is because like when you promoting yourself, of course you gonna say your shit is hot. Like, you know what I mean? You're not gonna knock yourself like, no, my shit alright. You know what I mean? It ain't crazy. Like, you gonna like hype yourself up. So like really like selling yourself, you know what I mean? And promoting yourself. That's probably like one of the hardest.
So 2018, it's still the beginning. You can still put out mixtapes, albums. You can still go on tours. What are you focused on? You told me that you're transitioning from throwing shows. Now you want to focus on yourself.
Yeah, as far as like expanding my brand. You know what I mean? Like, cause like I said, it is like a lot of time and energy and putting those shows together and stuff like that. So as opposed to like if I like just get booked for a show, and then I just go up there, do my thing, collect my money, and yada and blah blah. So one of the biggest things right now is like expanding the brand, and then like really getting my fan base more engaged in my stuff with stuff like the Yatta debates. So that's one thing I'm really like trying to do is like get them more engaged, because like all of that is just going to generate back to you whenever you drop new stuff.
That shit is very smart, bro, because it's getting people to pay attention to you even outside of music.
Exactly.
So they might see like a debate. Yeah, oh, this nigga interesting. Oh, he got a song too?
Mm-hmm.
And click that shit and they might, be your biggest fan.
Yeah, and that's what like I started seeing, like just like getting new fans to my page. I'm already seeing like, more sales or more streams or like stuff like that. Like I just got like a couple album sales like just from inviting like mad people to like my page, or getting like some dude to retweet some shit on Twitter, and like niggas that hit you up and with the app like somebody you ain't never heard of before. They're like, yo, the album is fire, you know what I mean? So like just really, like I said, keeping up that engagement, cause that's where all your support is coming from. So like they say, you gotta treat it like a job.
What was the process of making an album?
Making an album, I'll tell you like this, like sometimes I might, write the same album probably like 4 or 5 times before I get like a concrete idea of like what I want there on there. So it's just like really like trying to see like what direction I want to go in and like what I want the album to represent. So and from there it's just like I might create songs around that, like, or I'll have stuff that like might be like relatable to that, and I just like do some touch-ups on that. But like I think that's like one of the biggest things, like creating those concepts. And I know like on my last one I was just like, well, I want to do more creative concepts, like not so much like just show off like lyrically, like, but really creating like some like deep thoughtful concepts, like people like, damn, like I see where you're coming from.
So what's the feeling when you in the studio, or you at home writing some shit, and you just feeling it? You just zoned out. There's one song you like, yo, this is my best song. Like, what's your feeling? What's going through your head? Are you like, is it like a drug? Like, what is it?
Yeah, like if I tell people like this, like if it's not good unless I think it's good. So if I write some shit and I'm getting the hype to it, like I know that shit, I'm just like, yeah, this is like that shit right here. I'm like, yo, this shit is sick. And then like as far as like recording, like whenever I'm in the studio, like I'm just having fun. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, like I don't try to like, you know, I like when I'm in there, I'm working, but I'm having fun while I'm working. You know what I mean? Like recording these songs. Like, all right, I'm ready for the next one. You know what I mean? So it's just like all good times.
So you got any stuff coming out 2018? Any albums, mixtapes?
Me and my boy A Stacks, we're gonna be working on something pretty soon. So we want to start cooking that up. You know, we've been having a couple meetings, like making some beats. You know, laying some ideas down. So, but I definitely want to. I'm ready for some new music, but I'm definitely still pushing that I Have album. You see, I got it all on the shirt and shit. So
I Have.
Yeah. So
is A Stacks mainly producer?
Yeah, you gotta do him too soon because he's the hottest producer in the town. My bad talking on the shit.
Nah, it's cool. People do that shit all the time.
Oh, yeah, that's why I want to talk like that. I don't really be quiet.
Shit all the time.
But yeah, he the hottest producer in the town though, bro. Like, you gotta do him soon, bro.
So
everybody go to him. Like, even every rapper you interviewed here from the town, they been in the studio. Everyone you been so dope. Champagne, Mac, they all been in there.
Yeah, so I definitely.
Champagne was there too?
Yeah, she was there. That's how I know she had a manager. He like, yo, I had to talk to my manager before I talked to her. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's the same shit, you know what I mean? You was just doing it or something like, oh, okay. But yeah, bro.
So yeah, I definitely want to chop it up with A Stacks and like, I mean, not even just go through his catalog, but like create like a whole new sound. Cause we like sat down and like made songs from scratch, and that's like one thing I haven't really gotten to do is like sit down with a producer and like really make something like a body of work from the ground up.
So you said you want to come up with like a whole new sound.
Yeah, like, you know, really.
What do you have like in mind? Don't let the cat out the bag because niggas gonna try to copy you. But like what do you have it like? Because it's important to be different.
Yeah, so like, but and that's one thing like still, but like something that I can feel like make sure like I don't try to be different just for the sake of being different. Like I still gotta like, you know, be feeling that and still say like, oh yeah, got that Yatta feel to it. So, but like, I'm gonna see what we gonna cook up. I can't even really disclose anything right now, cause like I said, the beats we cooked up, like he wasn't even expecting. He was like, yo, I haven't made any shit like this. So it's just like, you know what I mean, like really getting them concepts together with him.
So final question.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we all got ambition. We all want certain things. We all, you know, have our good days, bad days. But what would your ideal life be?
My ideal life be? Shit.
Yeah. Just from like this rap shit, you feel me? So, what would you want out of rap shit? You know, mansion, decent car.
Nah, not a mansion. Like somewhere in New York. You know what I mean? Like where it's like just like always. Like I love New York, so like fucking. Damn, I don't want to say Manhattan because that's like too fucking. But like somewhere probably like nice in Brooklyn or like up in Harlem where I'm in the mix, but not too caught up in it. So. Probably give me like a nice tricked out Mustang. Like I fucking love Mustangs. Like niggas like the Lamborghinis and Bugattis, but I just love that build of a Mustang. So get that shit. I ain't really into like chains and all that, but taking hella trips. You know what I mean? Just traveling all over the world and.
Where you wanna go?
Shit, I still wanna go over to DR, Costa Rica. I've been to London before, and Africa too. I wanna go there. I seen KV. He was just over in Thailand. I was just like, damn, that shit look nice over there. So somewhere Asia, maybe like Japan or something like that. But yeah, I don't really like do like the mansions. I would rather like travel the world and see shit like that.
So you had went to like London just based off of the rap shit, or you just?
No. My cousin was staying over there for a little bit, and we had went over there to visit him. Like one of the most like amazing times of my life. And I was like young, but that shit. That's why like people when I don't know if you've seen like some of the skits, I'll do like the British accent and shit like that. So.
Like, is it good, mate, or is it
like what are you talking about? You know what I mean? Like people think like we just talk like I pip cherry out when the dialect it's just so much different, you know.
I like y'all skits, man. Like for real. Like I ain't seen no shit like that ever. Like in Trenton, bro.
Yeah, nobody doing
skits, niggas doing interviews, like
shout out to Mark Boomin.
For real, like
shit like that.
Really doing.
Yeah, nobody doing that, bro. Like I keep talking over that, but yeah, you know what I mean.
At the end of the day,
this is conversation.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
Yeah,
I'm trying to be like the Spike Lee of the town. You feel me?
Spike Lee,
Steven Spielberg. Then I want to be an actor and director. Like,
bro, Trent need a movie, bro.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if you ever go on YouTube, it'd be like these different hood movies in Detroit and these different. Trent need a movie, man. Like, it needs to be some type of Some type of
2018.
media.
I want to do a web series, bro. That's
Web
like one
series?
of my little hitting like things I'm trying to do.
All right, yeah. So you know, y'all can follow me. All social media is District Yatta, DISTRICTYATTA. That's Twitter, SoundCloud, Facebook, Instagram, or go directly to my website at www.helloyatta.com. Shit like that. And shout out to my boy Talking to Strangers, you know, for this interview. You know what I mean, we in here 7 8 studios, Trent and shit. So